All right, let's move on to the issue of POGOs and PAGCOR. Senators questioned the contract of PAGCOR with a third-party auditor, Global Commerce C. You want this to be probed. What exactly do you want to look into? What exactly do you want to find out?
For the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee to investigate this transaction in detail, even go back to the negotiation stage. How come PAGCOR chose this entity? How was PAGCOR convinced that this is the best entity to audit POGO operations? So yun po yun. And then of course, we already know the financial angle of the transaction. It is 6 billion pesos in 10 years, so 600 million a year. That means 50 million pesos a month ang binabayad po, pumayag ang PAGCOR to pay this third-party auditor. And then the Senate Blue Ribbon will have to investigate who are these auditors? How competent are these people?
Sabi naman, sir, ni PAGCOR Chief Altenco, he told us, CNN Philippines, that the contract with the third-party auditor is still under review and that they've actually not paid anything because they found out that the auditors were not able to deliver. Your thoughts on that?
Well, that makes the situation worse for the previous administration of PAGCOR, which entered into the said contract. Yun po yun eh. So, and then we'll have to double check that statement that nothing has been paid. And then, kasi there's also information that this auditor, which imagine, just mga kababayan, just imagine an auditor, no, an auditing office being paid or agreed to be paid, let's say 50 million pesos a month, and yet yung opisina niya pabago-bago. So ano ito? What are we dealing with? Are we dealing with an established, reputable entity? Are we dealing with a small entity? Are we dealing with a fly-by-night entity? And how come the professional fees would amount to 50 million pesos a month? So let us say hindi nabayaran or hindi nag-release ang new PAGCOR leadership. Question is, why did the previous or the old PAGCOR leadership enter into such a contract?
Right, still so many unanswered questions. All right, thank you very much, Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel, for spending your morning with us.